The Third Human Civil War, or World War III, was fought by the major powers for control of Earth and her colonies. The most important of these powers was China. From 2012 to 2018, China fought a bloody uprising from its people for democracy. The communist government survived and rapidly set into motion a plan to dominate the world and usher in a second Chinese golden age. China soon won the race of discovery against the United States, establishing colonies beyond Earth. America, China's rival for dominance, had begun to feel the effects of its massive debt and careless spending from early in the century. China soon surpassed the US in every way, leading the world in economic, scientific, diplomatic and military power. Unchecked, China began to take control of Asia by any means, including revolution, invasion, and diplomacy. From 2029 up to the war itself, China expanded its borders, providing Lebensraum for its swelling population, and attained vital resources necessary for its war against the US. Securing alliances with the Communist Federated Republics and the Holy Islamic Empire, the Chinese set off the spark, invading Vietnam and Taiwan, both US allies in the region. At the Battle of Taiwan, China with its CFR allies crushed the US Pacific Fleet. With America neutralized, the Chinese hegemony turned against Korea, Japan, and India.
It is every citizen's final duty to go into the tanks and become one with all the people. Chairman Shen Jiyang.
By 2057, the Chinese hegemony and her allies had seized most of Asia and Africa. Only India, Australia, and Japan remained resisting in Asia. America turned to Europe, asking the EU to intervene in the war, but they refused, opting to stay neutral. As the war in Asia came to a close, China organized the mass extermination of the vanquished. China was unstoppable. Its superior numbers, modern weaponry, and augmented soldiers had the US in retreat everywhere on Earth.
The Jinjak's muscles and nerves are ideal for his task, and the cerebral cortex has been atrophied so that he can desire nothing except to perform his duties. Tyranny, you say? How can you tyrannize someone who cannot feel pain? Chairman Shen Jiyang.
In the US itself, China planted the seeds of dissent. China funded and organized violent anti-war protests that crippled the domestic US war effort. China also attacked vital US virtual and computer networks.
The only dream I ever had is the surface of the sun. Every time you shut my eyes, it's always the same.
Did you hear about the nuke on Seattle? Did they nuke Seattle?
In 2060, China launched a nuclear strike on the US, killing 20% of the US population. This was followed immediately by an invasion on the US mainland.
Thus began the end of the Second Chinese Golden Age. What was supposed to be an easy victory over the US would turn into the most bitterly contested war of all of human history.